Jambo, today I want to talk about the two reasons why you should not register for VAT unless you're meeting the 5 million threshold, or why you should not consider registering for VAT unless you're meeting that threshold. And yes, the law allows you to register for VAT even when you're not meeting the 5 million threshold. It's under what's termed as voluntary registration, and of course it's subject to the commissioner allowing application for that registration, subject to you demonstrating certain conditions. So voluntary registration is basically, as the name suggests, you register even though you've not met the legal threshold required by the law. And why would you want to do that? You would want to do that because maybe you want to, to enjoy the benefits that come with VAT registration status, such as claiming for input VAT. But why is that a risk for you to register yet? You can still enjoy the exemption given to you by the law. The first reason why you should consider holding on to, holding off that thought of registration is has to do with you filing returns. Yeah, okay. Remember, once you register for VAT, it's expected that you will file your returns every month. Okay, whether you pay, whether it's a nil return, a payment return, or a refund, and that has to be done religiously, so to speak, on the 20th day, on or before the 20th day of the subsequent month. So, for instance, VAT returns for this month of August should be filed by the 20th of September 2025. So think of a situation where you don't follow, your returns religiously, and you end up accruing penalties of, I think for every return not filed, it's 10,000 shillings. So here is a situation where, one, you could have enjoyed the benefit of not registering, and so the headache of having to remember to file returns every day will not be there. And the second reason has to do with audit. Okay, generally, businesses that are VAT registered are audited more or much more frequently. It doesn't mean that those that are not VAT registered are not audited; they're also audited. I think the first audit in the case of VAT comes within the first first 6 months of you having registered for VAT. And that's simply because the commissioner wants to confirm that you're complying, you're keeping proper records, tax compliant records, and there's no mischief, okay, that you're not, claiming input VAT where there was none. So there's that, you're open to scrutiny, so to speak. And so all of that can be avoided if you just don't register unless you're meeting the threshold, or you anticipate to meet the threshold of Kenya shillings 5 million revenue annually. Yeah. So those two reasons, for me, they form a sound basis why you should hold off the thought of registering for VAT unless you have very, very compelling reasons to do so. Once again, there's a reminder that this video does not constitute a legal opinion. Please feel free to contact us for a well-reasoned and detailed legal opinion.